Have you ever felt out of place in a crowded room? Wished you could just turn and walk away? You're not alone. Today we're diving into the complex world of social aversion through the lens of Stoic philosophy. We'll explore 5 reasons why you might not like being around people, and trust me, it's not what you think. So why do some of us prefer solitude to socializing? Is it introversion, trust issues, or something deeper? Let's find out as we unpack 5 reasons why you don't like to be around people through the wisdom of Stoicism. Reason 1. You're an introvert. In a world that often celebrates extroversion, being an introvert can feel like swimming against the current. But here's what Stoicism teaches us about introversion. Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of inner peace and self-reflection. As an introvert, you naturally align with these principles. Your need for solitude isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It's your way of recharging and connecting with your inner self. Remember Marcus Aurelius's words, "Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up, if thou wilt ever dig." As an introvert, you're constantly digging, exploring the depths of your mind. But here's the catch. Society often misunderstands this need for solitude. You might feel pressured to be more outgoing, to enjoy small talk and large gatherings. This mismatch between societal expectations and your natural inclinations can lead to discomfort in social situations. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control. You can't change your innate need for solitude, but you can change how you perceive and manage it. Instead of seeing it as a flaw, view it as a valuable trait that allows you to think deeply and recharge effectively. Reason 2. Trust issues. Trust is the foundation of any relationship, but what happens when that foundation is shaken? This brings us to our second reason. Trust issues. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." If past experiences have taught you that people can't be trusted, it's natural to be wary of new connections. But here's where Stoicism offers a powerful perspective. It teaches us to focus on our own actions rather than the actions of others. You can't control whether someone will betray your trust, but you can control how you respond to that betrayal. The Stoic approach to trust issues isn't about becoming cold or distant. Instead, it's about developing resilience and discernment. It's about learning to trust wisely, not blindly. Consider this. Every time you choose to trust, despite your fears, you're practicing courage. And courage, according to the Stoics, is one of the 4 cardinal virtues. So if trust issues are keeping you from enjoying social interactions, remember, it's not about eliminating all risk. It's about developing the strength to face that risk with wisdom and courage. Reason 3. Spending time with the wrong people. Not all company is good company. This brings us to our third reason. You might be spending time with the wrong people. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, warned, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." This advice is as relevant today as it was 2,000 years ago. Think about it. How often have you left a social gathering feeling drained rather than energized? How many times have you endured conversations that felt shallow or meaningless? Stoicism teaches us to be selective about our company. It's not about being elitist or judgmental. It's about recognizing that our time and energy are precious resources, and we should invest them wisely. But here's the challenge. Identifying the right people isn't always easy. It requires self-awareness and honesty. You need to understand your own values and goals, and seek out those who align with them. Remember, it's not about avoiding all social interaction. It's about being intentional with your social choices. Quality over quantity, depth over breadth. So if you find yourself avoiding people, ask yourself, am I avoiding all people or just the wrong people? The answer might surprise you. Reason 4. Low self-esteem. Our fourth reason delves into a more personal territory. Low self-esteem. This isn't just about not liking yourself. It's about the constant nagging doubt that you're not good enough to be around others. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle is crucial when dealing with low self-esteem. Low self-esteem can make social interactions feel like a minefield. Every conversation becomes an opportunity for judgment. every silence a confirmation of your perceived inadequacy. But here's where Stoicism offers a powerful shift in perspective. Your worth isn't determined by others' opinions of you. It's determined by your character and actions. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our thoughts, our actions, our reactions. You can't control whether someone likes you, but you can control how you treat others and yourself. Here's a practical Stoic exercise. Next time you're in a social situation, instead of focusing on how you're being perceived, focus on how you can add value to the interaction. Can you offer a kind word, a thoughtful question? By shifting your focus outward, you take the pressure off yourself. Remember, self-esteem isn't built overnight. It's cultivated through consistent self-reflection and action. As you practice these Stoic principles, you may find that your reluctance to be around people slowly diminishes. Reason 5. Social anxiety. Our final reason brings us to a common yet often misunderstood issue: social anxiety. This isn't just about being shy, it's about feeling overwhelmed by social interactions to the point of avoidance. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This perfectly encapsulates the experience of social anxiety. The fear of what might happen often outweighs the reality of what does happen. Stoicism offers a unique approach to dealing with social anxiety. Instead of trying to eliminate the anxiety entirely, which can often increase it, Stoicism suggests accepting it as part of your current experience. This doesn't mean resigning yourself to anxiety. Rather, it means acknowledging its presence without letting it control your actions. As Marcus Aurelius advised, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Here's a Stoic technique for managing social anxiety: negative visualization. Before a social event, imagine the worst that could happen. Then, rationally consider how likely that outcome is and how you would cope if it did occur. This can help put your fears into perspective and prepare you mentally. Remember, the goal isn't to become a social butterfly overnight. It's to gradually expand your comfort zone, one interaction at a time. Conclusion. As we've explored these 5 reasons, you might have recognized yourself in one or more of them. But here's the crucial thing to remember. These reasons aren't flaws or weaknesses. They're aspects of your unique experience, shaped by your personality, past experiences, and current circumstances. Stoicism teaches us to accept what we cannot change, while working on what we can. You may not be able to change your introversion or erase past betrayals, but you can change how you approach social situations and how you view yourself. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has." In the context of social interactions, this means focusing on the meaningful connections you do have, rather than lamenting the ones you don't. Remember, preferring solitude or being selective about your social interactions doesn't make you antisocial or flawed, it makes you human. The key is to understand your preferences and work with them, not against them. So, the next time you find yourself reluctant to be around people, pause. Reflect on why you feel that way. Is it introversion, trust issues, the wrong company, low self-esteem, social anxiety? Understanding the root cause can help you address it more effectively. And most importantly, be kind to yourself. As Marcus Aurelius said, "You are a little soul carrying about a corpse." Your mental and emotional well-being matters. It's okay to prioritize it, even if that means sometimes choosing solitude over socializing. In the end, the Stoic approach to social interactions isn't about forcing yourself to be someone you're not. It's about understanding yourself, accepting what you can't change, and working on what you can. It's about finding a balance between solitude and connection that works for you.